E-bike batteries are usually the most expensive part of the electric bike itself. Today, I'll show you how to extend the lifespan of your battery. I hope you're having a 10 out of 10 day. Let's dive into it. Tip number 1 is avoid storing the battery in extreme temperatures. That's both too hot or too cold. Try to avoid both of them. So example number 1 is leaving it inside your car on a hot day. It will just cook up there, it will damage the battery, it will reduce the lifespan of the battery and cause permanent damage. So don't leave it in a hot car for a few days. Don't leave it anywhere too hot for a few days. Bring it inside the home, somewhere cool. That would be best for the battery. And similarly, on the colder side, if you're like us, live in Canada, in Ottawa, where it's very cold for 6 months of the year, don't store the battery somewhere that's unheated. So make sure that the battery stays between 10 to 20 Celsius if possible, or at least close to that range when not being used. Tip number 2 is don't charge the battery when it's either too hot or too cold. So if you do use it in the winter time and it gets pretty cold, before charging it again after your ride, let it warm up. Let it get to a nice comfortable temperature. A nice comfortable temperature is 10 to 20 Celsius or at least close to that. So avoid charging it on extreme cold or extreme hot conditions. Tip number 3 is when not using the battery, try to leave it as close as you can to 50%. Now, the longer you don't use the battery, the more important it is to bring it to a 50% charge. So if you're not using the battery for a few months, like for winter storage, then it's really important to get as close as you can to 50%. However, if you're not going to use the battery just for another 8 hours, then it's fine to be either fully charged or close to that. However, if you're using it, let's say once a week, every Saturday, and you just finish your ride today is a Saturday, you just finish your ride and the battery is at a quarter of a charge, instead of fully charging it tonight and leaving it fully charged until next Saturday, what you can do is just give it a little bit of a charge, so maybe 1 hour, take that back into a half charge, and then leave it half charged until Friday night, and then Friday charge it for another 4 hours or whatever it may require to get to a full charge. That way, it's only fully charged for a few hours, not for a full week. Tip number 4, if you're following on the previous tip, and now you're thinking, well, I don't want to take it too high to 100% for that long, amazing. However, you have to make sure that you regularly, at least once a month, charge the battery fully and then leave it on the charger for another hour or so. That way it can balance the cells inside. So the tip is, take it to a full charge and leave it on the charger for another hour, at least once a month. Tip number 5, and the last one, is check your charger regularly. You'd want to check it with a multimeter. If you're unable to do that or don't have a multimeter, you can take it to a certified e-bike shop to test the output of your charger. If your charger is deteriorating, it might not be able to charge your battery fully. Therefore, you'll never go to 100% charge and you'll never balance the cells. It is really important to do that. So within every yearly tune-up, bring your charger in to your e-bike shop, or if you're bringing it to us, bring in your charger and we'll test the output, make sure that your charger is good. A charger problem can lead to an e-bike battery problem, which is not great. I hope that you found this helpful. If you have any more tips that you'd like to mention to fellow e-bike riders, leave it in the comment section below. If you have any questions for us, please feel free to ask us or email us at ebiker@teslica.com. Subscribe, like us for more content, stay up to date. And if you'd like to check out the best e-bikes in all of Canada, check teslica.com. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.